So in this video we will be looking at cube and cube roots. Actually we will primarily be looking at the shortcut to find a cube root very quickly. Just as we have been looking at square and square roots to be able to find square roots quickly. If we are able to find cube roots of 2-digit numbers quickly, it gives children a lot of confidence that they can handle numbers. That's one of the reasons we do these tricks. Is that children work with large numbers and they get a confidence to do it. Okay, so the first step we'll write down the cubes from 1 to 10. Just as we had observed pattern, especially in the ones place in squares, we will look for the patterns here too, right? And what we notice is that for 2 it is 8 and for 8 it is 2. So these two are flipped. So when we see 8 in the ones place, it means the ones place is 2. Yeah, and in this case there are not two options, they are just flipped. When you see 8, it is only 2. It's not like the square root case when there are two options for having a 4, right? You will also notice that in this case, all the digits are there. In cube, all the digits can be there, unlike in square, right? Okay, anyway. And the other set that is flipped is 3 and 7. Yeah? Everything else is exactly as it is. So 1 is 1, 9 is 9, 6 is 6, 4 is 4, 5 is 5. But when we get 8 in the ones place, that means the digit is in the ones place of its cube root is 2. And when we see 2 in the ones place, it means its cube root has 8 in the ones place. When we see 3, it means its cube root has 7 in the ones place. When we see 7, we see that it is the 3 in the ones place for the cube root. So this is the first thing we can see. And just as last time we did for square roots, we can look at 10 cube, 20 cube and so on. We know what this will be. So let's write that also down.
389017.
So I have been given this number 389017. So in this case, you have to see the number of thousands. You remember when we were doing square roots, we were seeing number of hundreds. So here we see number of thousands, right? And with the number of thousands, of course you need to know all the cubes from 1 to 9. This you have to know. Okay. You have to see 389 falls where. That's what this is for, right? You know that 389 will be between these two, right? So that is a 70. And the ones is 7. And the ones is 7 is a 3. So the result is 73. So this is actually very straightforward. So I'll ask for one more, please. One more 2-digit number, cube it and tell me the result. So I have been given a number 46,656. Now again 46 falls between 27 and 64. So that is a 30. And 6 will come from a 6. You see here, 6 will come from a 6. So 36. Say
226.
226.
981.
981, right? So you have 226. That is more than 60 square, 60 cube. So that's a 6. And 1 of course comes from 1. So that becomes 61.